It comes to say your truth is sacred. And when you allow it to rise, when you give yourself permission to speak it, live it, embody it, and follow it, you become magnetic. Welcome to Intuition Unlocked, the podcast empowering empathic women who feel misunderstood, overwhelmed, or disconnected from their intuition, begin to trust their sensitivities, find inner clarity, and show up with embodied, unstoppable confidence in their daily lives. I am your host, Olivia Ashley, an empath and intuitive, and I am so happy you're here. Hello, and welcome to this week's Intuition Keys episode. This episode brings you a moment to pause, connect, and receive intuitive insight to help you move through your life with more clarity, trust, and alignment. Use your intuition as you listen to these messages today and notice what resonates and what doesn't. Take what you need and leave the rest. Today's core theme is around the sound of freedom, and it's arriving like a sacred trumpet blast, bold, clear, and undeniable. In this episode, you will receive 4 messages to guide you this week and beyond, including how to believe in yourself by returning to being rather than doing, why healing your heart opens a doorway to deeper fulfillment, the power of trusting your truth and letting it shape your next steps, and how to let the sting teach you rather than stop you. So let's get into it. The core theme and message that came through today is the sound of freedom. A trumpet has sounded and the winds have picked up. This is your call, your reminder that freedom is not something you must chase, but something you choose to receive in this very moment. Freedom is not out there. It lives inside the contentment of your body, your life, your choices, and your truth. And contentment is a doorway to freedom for you. It is not complacency, but presence. When you are content, you stop resisting what is, and you can begin flowing with what wants to be. When you step into this space of enoughness, of being whole within yourself, a sense of spaciousness opens. That spaciousness is your freedom. And you often might be forgetting this because we've been conditioned to believe freedom comes when you earn it, when you escape something, achieve something, or you change your circumstances. But the soul knows otherwise. So the trumpet sounds now to remind you that your freedom is available here, now, within you, and always. When you claim it, the burdens begin to fall away. The worries, the waiting, the striving begins to dim. And from this place becomes ease, joy, and limitless possibility because the freedom is within you. So will you answer the call? Will you choose your freedom? And here are 4 more messages that support and build on this main message and theme. Message 1, believe in yourself. While this message may seem simple, it is deeply spiritual in nature. To believe in yourself is to return to your true essence. Yet often, we can be our own harshest critic. You may hold yourself to such high standards that even when you're trying, creating, or doing something new, it feels like it's not enough. And this is where frustration and doubt can begin to creep in. Yet today, you are reminded that you are already enough. You've walked through so much. You've gathered wisdom, resilience, compassion, and courage through every challenge and joy. You need to remember that you do not need to earn your worth. It is inherent. It is eternal. And when you believe in yourself, life mirrors that belief back to you. So what does this look like in your daily life? It starts by shifting from doing to being. Being is not passive. It is powerfully present. It's the moment you exhale and come home to yourself. It's found in silence, in stillness, in moments where you stop trying to figure it all out and instead listen inward. In being, your nervous system can regulate, your energy aligns, and the wisdom within you can rise to the surface. The state of being supports belief because it reconnects you to your intuitive truth, the part of you that knows you are guided, loved, and supported by something far greater than the mind can comprehend. Spirit believes in you, always, and you are being invited to believe in yourself with that same unwavering faith. Let go of the inner pressure. Surrender into the knowing that you are ready for this next chapter, for what you're creating, and for the life you desire. because you are enough. You have always been enough, and you will always be supported. Message 2, healing your heart. There may be a quiet ache you've been carrying, one that may have been overlooked, dismissed, or hidden beneath your day-to-day responsibilities. But now your heart is calling. It is saying it is time to heal. You may have moved through something heavy recently, an ending, a shift, a loss, or maybe an unraveling of what you thought life was supposed to look like. It feels like there's been some grief, sadness, vulnerability, and maybe even shame or anger. These moments feel tender, but they also come bearing gifts. They bring you new perspective, deeper compassion, and an invitation to come back to your center. This is not about spiritual bypassing. Spirit does not say you had to go through this, but your soul has gathered something essential from the experience you have had. There's a lesson, a strength, a redirection. Now it's time to prioritize you, to shed what no longer feels aligned, to say no to the relationships, commitments, or habits that drain you, and say yes to what feels nourishing, fulfilling, and safe. This is your time to soften into your heart, tend to its needs, and rebuild your inner foundation on love, on joy, on the goodness of life, not survival. So create space for joy, protect your peace, and let Spirit replenish you in this time. Because this healing is not just about recovering, it's about remembering who you really are. A powerful, worthy, radiant being who deserves a life rooted in authenticity, freedom, care, and alignment. Message 3, trust in your truth. You may have been feeling the edges of something new trying to emerge, and yet there's a hesitation I sense. You've been holding back your next step, your full voice, or your true embodiment, and Spirit is asking why. Is it a fear of being seen? Is there worry about how others will perceive you? Is there a lingering belief that you need more time, clarity, money, or permission? Well, this message comes to break those barriers down. It comes to say your truth is sacred. And when you allow it to rise, when you give yourself permission to speak it, live it, embody it, and follow it, you become magnetic. Life begins to open up, opportunities arrive, and the fog clears. Yet to do this, you need space, quiet, and grounding. So you can help yourself by starting to make room for yourself each day, even 5-10 minutes, to walk, to journal, meditate, breathe, find movement, sit outside, or just be. Let your inner voice come forward without distraction and let your soul lead. You are not behind. You are not lost. You're right where you're meant to be. And this path may be causing you to outgrow people, patterns, and places at this time. And that can be jarring to realize what once fit no longer does. Yet no, this is not a crisis. This is clarity, because you are evolving and you are not meant to shrink back for the comfort of others. So focus more on trusting your truth right now. Speak it, live it, and let it shape your future because it is guiding you somewhere beautiful. Message 4 and the last message, let the sting teach you. There is blooming happening in your life. Can you sense it? Can you feel it? Feels like there's been so much growth, so much forward movement, and changes happening for you. And yet with blooming comes pollinators, and sometimes they leave behind a sting. This sting may be recent or something you've carried for a long time. It may have come in the form of a relationship, an ending, a disappointment, or even a moment of deep discomfort. And while it is easy to want to avoid or forget it, the sting carries medicine. It may not feel loving, it may not feel fair, and yet you are reminded that this sting is a catalyst, and the stinger itself is no longer there, only the residue is remaining. And that residue, well, you have the power to release it. So can you allow yourself to transmute this pain into wisdom? Can you find purpose in this sting, even if you don't yet fully understand it? And can you allow yourself to be changed by it without being defined by it? Let yourself be soft in this time. Let yourself be wise. Use your intuition to know what medicine is here for you. and try to make peace with that hurt and release the grip on the pain, because the sting is not here to punish you. It is here to redirect you, to help you bloom, to give you what you need, and to push you back into movement, into your truth, and into the best alignment of your life. So let this sting teach you, and then let it go, because your energy is needed elsewhere right now, because there are some big things coming. So let's take a breath and ground in these messages that came through today. Firstly, believe in yourself by being with yourself. Your presence is your power. Second, heal your heart by making space for what nourishes you and release what doesn't. Thirdly, trust in your truth and give yourself permission to follow where it leads. And lastly, let the sting teach you and then release the pain so you can move forward free and clear. Because freedom isn't waiting. It is already yours and you can grasp it at any moment. Let this week's messages be a spark, a permission slip, and a mirror to remind you who you are and what is possible when you live from your intuition and your truth. If anything in this episode resonated, please be sure to follow the show so you never miss a weekly message. And if someone in your life could use this insight, please share it with them. Your intuition is a gift, and when you live by it, your whole life can shift, and you can help other people do that too. Until next time, continue to trust yourself, ground into your truth, and keep walking the path of freedom. Thank you for joining me on Intuition Unlocked. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of insight, guidance, or intuitive inspiration. To dive deeper into our community and get access to exclusive content, head to my website at www.olivia-ashley.com and subscribe to my newsletter. You can also connect with me on Instagram at wildlyolivia for daily inspiration and updates. Remember, your intuition is your superpower. Trust it, nurture it, and let it guide you. Until next time, I'm Olivia Ashley, and I can't wait to connect with you again.